I don't see a picture.
You have to be like the quarterly artist. To do anything.
I guess it says we're live. It's just I don't see a picture. Yep.
Okay, 6 o'clock, call this special common council meeting in order. First item of business, public comments. Is there anybody in attendance that wishing to speak? Anybody in attendance wishing to speak? Let the record show there's nobody in attendance wishing to speak about our 2026 budget. So at this time, I'll entertain a motion to open the public hearing portion of the 2026.
So moved.
Motion by Runge, second by Justin. Any further discussion? Seeing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. This time, our public hearing is open.
Did you guys have any questions in regards to what I sent you? I know that there's one thing I wanted to touch base on, was regards to the mill rate increase, that I had mentioned. I did figure a percentage from Dodge County, Juneau, Dodgeland, and Marine Park from last year to this year. So the numbers that you actually get those from the tax increment worksheet. So I provided 2024 and 2025 so you could see the difference. You actually use the column E numbers. They're like the purple. This is what it looks like. I'm sorry, I kind of put it in there funny. So column E is what we actually, those numbers are what we use to enter in the mill rate information. So column E comparisons, Dodge County is a 4.87% increase from this year to last year. Juneau, we're at 3.51%. Dodgeland is 10%. And Marine Park is actually negative 0.16%. So there's actually went down from last year. So I like to provide that information for you. So that's why I kind of wait until I get all the numbers from the state before we have this discussion. We could meet sooner and, maybe a week prior next year. We don't always have to have all of these numbers, but I like to have everything to share with you. All at once. So I'm not, we can discuss it all at one time. So the mill rate for Juneau alone went from $8.22 to $8.44. As you can see, I kind of been sharing the revenue increases with you guys over the last couple of months through finance. Expenditures, same thing. I don't really have a whole lot additional. People's budgets pretty much remained the same. Anything that was a dramatic change, has been mentioned to you guys throughout this process. Anything you guys would like to add or questions?
Any questions in the group for Megan?
Nope.
I'd like to thank her. That's what I was gonna say.
Hmm?
All right, go ahead, Ben. You can thank her
I'd
first.
like to thank you for.
Aw,
all this information.
you're welcome.
No, this is a lot.
You're welcome. It is. Yep. But that's why I like to start the process like already back in July, because it's like, for me to make sure everything's balanced and dealing with department heads and making sure everyone's happy. Like it's a process, but I'm glad it's done
Yeah,
until July.
Our mill rate historically is less, our city mill rate is less than most communities.
Less than most municipalities.
Yeah,
Yeah, someone was telling me, I was talking to the old treasurer of Fox Lake this past weekend, and she said, I'm pretty sure theirs is around $10.
I've seen them
$10.26. Yeah.
But yet their bottom line is about the same.
Yeah. But they just got revaluated too. So having a mill rate that high, and you just got revaluated, that's typically, remember what we talked about,
Right.
when you get revaluated, your mill rate increases, and that's what happened to us.
But the only difference in Dodge County between the communities would be their school system. 'Cause they're all contributing the same to Moraine Park and the Dodge County.
Well, that's not Everett Lake, Fox Lake, for example, they have, 2 TIF districts. So they have 2 of those TIF increment worksheets that they have to, so the more you have, the larger debt you have, things like that, that's going to make an effect on everything. So, it's not just the school.
We're very frugal. I mean,
We are very frugal here. Yeah.
what we have in our unrestricted accounts and stuff like that is, we're in good shape financially.
We are. Mhm.
With all of our debt, and, even with the debt that the utilities have taken on over the years, it always seems to get paid in record time and what have you.
Yep. Yep.
And I think the big plus that we probably had in the last couple of years is getting the block grant funding for our street projects. That's huge. All the while that I was involved with the utilities, I'd never heard of anybody securing the internet. Now, we've had 3 projects now, South Main Street, Island Street, and Oak Street now that have qualified
Yeah.
for the block grant funding, and that's huge. When you get almost $1 million handed to you on a $1.1 million project, that certainly.
It's huge. Yeah.
Richard from finance, any concerns or anything?
No,
You
just Megan did a great job again. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any other questions, comments? I know you guys, this is all new to you.
Yeah.
It is a lot of numbers here.
It's all,
Yeah.
it's all part of the process, and, yeah. It's a shame we gotta go through it every year.
Can we just set it for like 3 years and then go
It
back?
Seems like we only get done with it, we gotta start over.
That's not exactly what it is, but yeah, now it's going to be audit season. So
Is there any funding that's being rolled over from 25 to 26?
there's nothing that's been passed through finance. So nothing besides the capital stuff we talked about, like the shed, and that's accounted for in the budget already. The unfinished payments for fire department for the truck that rolled over, the unallocated funds that's left in debt service, or not debt service, the borrowing from 24. Capital wise, it's all in there.
And I didn't have time to tear apart Jason Lau's emails in regards to the street project, the final street project up here. Are we good? Do we still have funds we have to allocate from the ARPA funds? Or are we rolling that all over into that project?
So all the ARPA funds will be spent within this next month. We'll discuss, me and Joe, you guys have been talking about maybe getting some Christmas lights to hang downtown, things like that.
And that's another windfall. We got, when it started out at $260,000 we got from the federal government to use for
Yeah.
the kind of things that we used. And Megan banked it in the state pool, and we were up over 300,000 by the time we started using it. That's another windfall. for
It's
the community.
huge.
We did
Yeah.
things in this community that would never be done off the general budget. So I guess that's just
Yep.
been a good year for us. in that respect.
Yep. And then like we were talking the CDBG, from Fair to Depot, East Oak Street, that project will be, closing out within the next month, due to, we have till 12/31 of 25 to close out that, so we can get the remaining funds that the state owes us to pay us back. Because how that works is, the city will pay up front for the cost, and then we get reimbursed after the fact. So that'll be closed out here soon. We can finally close some chapters. Yeah, things are looking good.
That's all I can say. Okay, at this time, if there's no further comments, I'll entertain a motion to close the public hearing portion of the meeting. Motion by Schrader, second by Evans. Chapman, excuse me, Schrader.
I'm like, what?
We brought in another alderman. I'm looking around.
Right in the ringer.
There's a Bob Schrader I work with all the time. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. Next is make a motion to approve the 2026 budget and set the tax levy.
Who's got the resolution? Mayor?
Resolution 51, 2025, approved to adopt the 2026 budget and set tax levy, whereas department heads have submitted proposed budget requests for the operation of their respective departments. And whereas the finance committee diligently reviewed the proposed budget requests provided by the department heads. And whereas the public hearing was held on Tuesday, November 25th, 2025 at City Hall to hear taxpayer comments regarding the proposed budget for 2026. And whereas the utility commission did meet with the utility supervisors and have reviewed their proposed budgets. And whereas the utility commission has submitted their budget to the common council and recommends its passage. Now therefore be it resolved that common council of the city of Juneau that is hereby appropriated out of the receipts of the city of Juneau for the year 2025, including monies received from the state and utility payments, the following amounts. See Exhibit A. Be further resolved that is hereby levied a tax for $1,519,522 on all the taxable property within the city of Juneau as returned by the assessor in the year 2025 for the uses and purposes set forth in the 2026 budget. Be it further resolved that the city clerk treasurer is hereby authorized and directed to spread this tax on the current tax roll of the city of Juneau. Passed by the common council, city of Juneau, on this 25th day of November 2025. Mayor Dan Wagner, is there a motion to proceed with resolution 51, 2020?
I'll move to approve resolution 51, 2025.
Motion by Evans, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Runge. Any further discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote.
Evans?
Aye.
Runge?
Aye.
Chapman?
Aye.
Foodie is not here. Justman?
Aye.
Lee?
Aye.
Resolution 51, 2025 is passed. Any old business? Any new business? Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Chapman,
Second.
second by Justman. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. This meeting is closed.
Well, I think pretty good one.